Good morning, guys. So a little bit different today. The goal today, I'm out in a little kayak and I'm gonna see if I can catch something big on the kayak. I've got my P10 set up, got a massive popper on. Water visibility is a little bit how you going type thing. But obviously it's calm, it's a nice day. And yeah, let's see if something big grabs the popper. You know, I was gonna come out and bring the light gear and just go for a bit of a fish on the kayak, but you know, anyone can catch something small on a kayak. Let's see if we can get something massive. And I've got to admit, I am a little bit nervous. I caught, I guess, you know, a lot of my fishing I do is in a tiny little tinny, like a dinghy. And the furthest that I have been dragged in that thing, I don't know, it was probably a 25, 30 kilo GT, maybe it was a bit bigger, 35, 40 kilo GT. It dragged me 1.1 kilometers from where I hooked it to where I got it to the edge of the boat. And that was in a little boat, which is a lot heavier than me in this tiny kayak. So, I don't know, I might get towed to New Zealand or something, or I don't know, I could have a hell of a lot of fun. So who knows? I've got a knife handy, just in case I got to cut the line if shit gets a bit crazy. But let's see how we go. Man, having the GoPro here and my fishing rod here has like shortened my sort of like the reach with the paddle. Like I'm doing these tiny little, instead of using my core, I'm using my arms and my shoulders, and man, my shoulders have burnt out. I don't know, I've probably only gone 800-900 meters. My shoulders are burning. So I'm over some reef here, but I just want to find a really good bommy or something, like a bit more structure. It's a bit flat. I did see a fish jump over there before, so there may be some bait over that way. But I'd love to find something a bit solid, because the GTs often, you know, they hang close to big bommies and structure. So if I can find something big, chances are a big fish, or I guess the chances of a big fish hanging around there is a lot higher than me just casting willy-nilly around the reef flat. All right. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a pretty good bommy sitting there. All right, let's put this one on. Let's see how we go. So I've got P10 mainline, 150 pound leader, and a fair bit of drag. So if something grabs this, it's going to be interesting. Normally there's a lot here, but the water visibility is bad, and since the weather events we had through cyclone season, the fishing here hasn't been all that crash hot in this little spot. I've had to go a lot further to get them. Man, my shoulders are burnt out. Between paddling out here and then popping this load of the water, man, when a fish does grab this, I'm already exhausted. Come on. Yeah, fishy fishies. All right, found a nice big bommy here. Water's glassing off. Couple of little fish getting around. I've seen just a couple little swirls on the surface. Let's give it a crack. Shit, 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 shit. Shit. That was a big shark. Oh my God, not what I was wanting. Oh my God. Take me home, shark. Oh. Oh my God. Whew. I'm pretty sure it's a shark, but it hasn't cut me off. Oh. Don't lose that. Oh. I don't want to catch this sort of shit in the boat. Don't worry about a kayak. Oh. Let's grab that knife. These things do not get worn out. I was already worn out before it grabbed it. Whew. I'd love it not to be right underneath me. Oh man. There it goes. Oh, there it is. What is it? A big ball. All right, let's get this knife out, just in case shit gets crazy. Not that it's not already crazy. I think it might be a big bull shark. Which is not this kind of shark you want to be in a kayak with. How is that not cut through? I'll see if I can get any underwater shit for you. This is madness. Can you see it? Okay, so it looks like the lure is not in its mouth. That's why. Looks like the lure just got him on the gill. So he's gonna be fine, man. But that's a pretty big shark. What sort of shark is that? Might be a bronze. Is it a bronze whaler, like a whaler shark? If you know what sort of shark that is, let me know in the comments. All I know is it's big. Bigger than I want to be in a little kayak with. But I think it's a bronze whaler. It'd be awesome if I could just straighten my drag, tighten my drag enough to straighten that hook and just pull it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that in a kayak. So awesome. I love sharks. Such beautiful animals. Is it a black tip? Maybe it's a big black tip, but it just doesn't have the black tip on its dorsal. I just had to put my GoPro in the water to cool it down because it shut off because it was too hot. So I hope the audio is still good, because I know the audio usually goes pretty crappy after it's in the water. But I think the decision's made. I'm just going to have to cut this leader as close as I can to that popper. Okay. Okay. Is that going there? Oh, legit. All right, anyway, let's cut this. See you, buddy. Well, definitely got more than I bargained for there. That was pretty awesome, I gotta say. Also gotta say, I'm pretty worn out. But the paddle out here, I don't know, from home it's probably a kilometre, a little bit over a kilometre. And the paddle wore me out, and then popping wore me out even further. And I was almost ready to give up and start paddling in. And then that bloody thing jumped on the popper. And I am exhausted, but so much fun. And I hope the footage is good. I was obviously excited to go back and check the footage. But yeah, pretty good result, just swimming off like that. With no fishing line there. Those hooks, like the hooks that I use, I never use stainless steel hooks or anything like that. So those hooks will rust out in no time, and that popper will just come off. And maybe even, you know how many times that's happened to me, and I've walked most mornings on the beach here, and I find my popper and I get it back, and less plastic out there, and yeah, good result for everyone. But it probably won't even bother that shark all that much. It's just hanging off the side there. It's not going to stop him from feeding or anything like that. But yeah, if you know what sort of shark that was, I'm going with bronzy, like bronze whaler. But yeah, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up. If you think I'm crazy, let me know in the comments as well. Mum, if you're watching this, you probably think I'm crazy. I know my sister does. But man, that's experiencing what nature's all about, man. That's awesome. I'm almost speechless to talk about those things. They're breathtaking. If you've ever seen a shark like up close and personal, like that's awesome now, just being in a kayak. But when you're even better, it's like when you're in the water with them. You know, sharks get a really, really bad rap from like Hollywood and the media. But the sharks are everywhere, and nobody hardly ever gets attacked. And if they do, it's usually bad visibility and like I guess murky water and bull sharks. Like that's a pretty bad combination. But great whites and stuff, they're there. Like you see the surfers on their GoPros and drone footage. So don't be afraid of sharks. And I will see you guys on the next one. I'm working on something really big right now. So if I can pull that off in the next week or two, you're gonna see another video come up from that. Oh, fish just busting up in front of me here. Might have to tie another lure on the way in. Awesome, see you on the next one, guys. Have a great day. So it's just paddling back in, and I thought it was a few of the local village ladies fishing out front of our place, and it's not. It's my little family paddling out on some kayaks. What are you guys doing? So, any turtles or anything? No. Really?
Can I jump? Oh!
Go.
Can I jump, Dad?
Yep, go. Ready, set.
I'm gonna fall backwards. What are you doing, dude? I'm swimming. Okay, well, who's gonna talk to my kayak?
Just jump in, we can get your kayak.
One, two.